Abusian for the nchia kese MOB a wo hwe Pinax TV ye platform ye ye nyina ye kai na watch mu ne SCC Ghana ha efa arrest and say invite ediso e dey arrest e ba ye Abronye regional chairman Abronye DC abusian for after ya granted the bill na wabafie we all know say ba ni say ya na sensem okoso bi ebisa e dey the course so okọ e dey na si na Abronye DC dey nsembia tuja according to the Abronye regional chairman wonu ankasa ne de court no obeko charges na yede abono anase na yede ato ni sunyi na obeko be make any appearance bi ese oko make na no sunyi wo ka no kwakwa kokan na mfa ho ne ebesi IGP ntimi nka na no nti ono amu Abronye no one IGP ya papa George akufudampare ewo personal issue a mrepemu no obalima Ghana fo nyina hu ne yekoso ene ne esisiri nyina ensempi na Abronye aka more details ewo ha ye de ba na akwaba and oba no ne yekoso yatese Abronye DC akasa say oni IGP George akufudampare ewo personal issue. I hope say wo details ewo we mu nyina.
All right, so in regards to what is going on, no answer na no nchia kese bebre enkoma. It's here for we be right here on this particular platform. There is a case in regards to Abronye, no, the Ghana police really acted swiftly. Now, beginning in some course, no, the Ghana police were of the view say they don't want to have any political strengths with any party because Akufo-Addo, Oma Dampare mandate, no, he told him say you need to go with the playbook. What is the playbook? The playbook is the rule of law, the code, the constitution. In the constitution, it's about IGP, regardless of your party affiliation, we need to hold you accountable. So that parade during 1970, journalists be claiming say they have been abused. Among forecast for too much. Then the police take a step further to go and arrest Bobi Ansa. It is not the case or Ghana police duty to go and arrest Bobi Ansa. We a libel case. Akwas will be a transfer Akufo-Addo and Akufo-Addo Nigeria. Is it the state who's supposed to go and arrest or Rebecca and was say or they a friend is saying
the person the filing complaint? Yes,
or no, also the Nipan Echo courts. But in this case, you are seeing the Ghana police acting on things that they are not mandated to do. If you out the chicken say needless and then perhaps if I so be any so. But some of the things that Ghana police do, you realize they are just going with the playbook, and that is exactly what happens in regards to Abronye. Fine, we have politics in this country and we know propaganda, but certain things you can't, your money trap what am I saying? And that is exactly what Ghana police was saying in this thing. Now, Abronye NPP in response to what went on, as same wa ye can bakudita ayakoche
Oliver Barker.
Oliver Intino say Abronye can a similar thing regarding the case Mahama Kushia Akaida. Now Ghana police are taking action. The whole thing is people will say, okay, yeah, can see Ghana police is being biased. See Ghana police is being biased, and that's the same tag that Ghana police does not want to bear. Don't want to bear any. Your friend is saying, say yeah, bias.
About politicizing policing.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what really happened now. Ghana police for Edekochi and now I'm inviting Abronye. No, Abronye. I'm inviting Abronye. But you see, there's something which happened. Abronye, no. Abronye, he was invited to go and give his statement.
Yeah.
Oko police station on Accra Regional Command, no. When he finished writing his statement, the ideal thing was to let him go. But Hono who said, almost some person detained Kakra for further questioning. To detain no who said no. Detain you upon 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So there's something that he has to do. So what did he do? He quickly phoned his lawyers and phoned the party faithfuls. We saw say even in some of the footages which came, we saw friend saying Hubsinadoye and other NPP executives, yes, going to the place. Now, one more meant to me and call the place. No, the two phones call the police IGP. Say, okay, you said the person should come. It's different from Baby and Sadia. Muslim man invite 1, 2, 3, 1 back, but the person has willingly come. Into no, say court can be cry across a bit mark agent to their money bills. The person no, the conduct near the adeno. I find it's a self-voluntary bill. So there's a word they use for that. Which means self-recognized bill. Yeah. Sorry. A bit made now so the person is being the person is in compliance with Ghana police or investigation. So there's no need for him to detain him further. What am I saying? Yeah. So that issue nearby and I'm saying, I'm not feeling but detaining. Why? If there's any court thing, But why do you want to put some much? So that was when the party faithfuls, like
the likes of Hopes Nadoye,
NPP secretary, general secretary, together with other key people, more NPP, started buzzing the phone of a IGP. Now, the reason why they started bagging the phone of a IGP was something. Initially, they asked who said Abronye should be jailed, and they said the DCOP. Omo contacted DCOP. DCOP they said an order from above.
Okay.
And we know who do not never order if anything for the arrest of Abronye. So who is that order from above? So you need to know who that person is, and the person ultimately could see it. So
it's IGP.
So they contacted IGP, but from an upper assembly IGP refused to pick the call up until 10 p.m. And information about say Abronye will be arranged before court the next day. Now, this is what happened. Yeah, they Abronye call the next day, the charges in the and the two charges were back here.
Publication of
offensive conduct that's conducive to public breach, and also the false publication. Now, these things are in rule of law and misdemeanor. So misdemeanor, you can't really, if anything, hold somebody like that. Matthias, unless of course nipa misdemeanor no. That is when you don't give the person a bill. But we share the history and the trajectory of even how Abronye went to the police, Accra Regional Police Commander. He was all along voluntarily, if anything, complying or in compliance with Ghana Police directives.
Even went there before time.
Yes. So if you cry, you need to make Ghana so they I'm on a self-recognized bill.
Sure.
So you call court and I'm call courts. The argument was he's been complying. He even went there. So nothing shows and even secondly, the Ghana Police in question, charges said they born the offensive conduct and even false publication. And these are just mere thing. It doesn't warrant the Ghana Police and the law and the law court to jail the person and to hold the person till the case is saying finally out.
Okay.
And now the verdict is finally out. Then we'll see Jano. That was why Abronye call court in Jano. If it had to be something grievous like a treasonable offense, maybe at the Accra High Court, Abronye will have got your friend is saying a bill. But because a misdemeanor and essentially false publication, these your friends charges fall short of anything to hold the person in custody for long. That was why we released Abronye. Now, one thing we saw is that immediately Abronye was released, the statement which came from him directly condone or suggest that IGP is the next target. Right now, the target is not NDC. Said they will break the 8. The target now is for NPP to make sure that Dan Parry will fail in his administration and to make sure that Dan Parry will be sacked. I'm saying this because of the things Abronye can. If Abronye can statement say, Osha, he has a personal, an IGP has a personal vendetta with him, and this personal vendetta have been going on for long, which means there's something going on.
Ghana for is
yes,
not aware.
Yes, Abronye can be some time ago a brand IGP, and now say IG, so we don't know the real issue, but Abronye is telling us say beyond the horizon, there's deep things in it. Ghana for you. And that is exactly what we need to go and search for. And Abronye still emphatically said, this is not going to cower him. Cower in a sense, it's not going to speak. It's not going to stop him from speaking or speaking the truth. He's still going to talk, and in the real time, he's going to address the issues of IGP Dan Parry, and presumably, he's going to expose IGP Dan Parry. And looking at how the party faithfuls have come to say IGP refused to pick their call, which is a sign of gross disrespect to them. It's signal said they are going to take on IGP. Now, in terms of the gross disrespect, IGP has not disrespected any person. Offer IGP I'll be catching and say release your friend is Abronye Are you teaching the IGP to do his work? You don't. Because IGP is only going with a playbook or a manager of a particular firm. And your choice, if somebody comes after 10 a.m. in the morning, the first thing is you give the person a warning letter. If it happens, you suspend the person. The third time, you sack the person. It is a obi about late consecutively 3 times. First one, man, warning letter. Second one, suspending. Third one, sacking. And yes, it only means that you are adhering to the book and the playbook and the laws of the work and the ethics of the work. That's exactly what IGP is. IGP is not an able person. He is not feeling pompous. Which word Abronye you see and they say IGP is seeking a populous agenda. It's very stupid on the part of this bowed gentleman to say IGP is seeking a populous agenda. Which populous agenda? You will chrome has seen no being and so people say the Ghana police is mute. They are afraid and they are not doing their work. Now we have a person who comes and is arresting and shouting people for the first time. Last year Ghana for Yasum Joye. It became a ringing tone. Only one man. And we're stopping all of these things. The person we're stopping, you see, and your friend the devil. That's why before this guy died, Libyan former president Mohammed Gaddafi, or say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. We should be very careful how we healed Dampari, and now we are also pulling him down, and now we are also praying for his downfall. Trust me, you will be the balls of Dampari as such. Fine, he has his own downfalls. He's not perfect. Certain decisions we all have to take care. We feel say ridiculous and hypocritical. But this man, say account here, his good is more than the bad. In fact, if you are putting it in terms of ratio, we are talking about 7 to 1%. His goodness is like 7%, and his other flaws is like 1%. We want to relinquish and kick this man aside, and this tells you how Ghana we've sunk into a hypocritical politics, and how NPP has become the devil of their own time. It's so sad.
Okay. MPP for Ebuafunu, do you think there was an agreement between ABA MPP officials and IGP before more appointing say Omusi and Yadoba and Yejuma for the playbook Yejuma, but then Yan Yadoba into if anything be being IGP Ebunu and Imtia and one fast swamao.
First of all, you've appointed a person, so the person should work for you. And the person is going with the playbook. It's your friend and on your day. See, in 24, baby, Omu can say new any time.
Yeah.
He never picking the call is the best thing. Do you know why it's the best thing? So far call no now kasaya. Everything you say will be used against you.
Sure.
He didn't pick. He can assume say he was not on post. And I said he was not there at the moment and he was not.
He was busy.
It is going to lay all the allegations your friend said down. But he pick, imagine he picking and he hearing Nadoye, who works at the National Security, say, nipa bakwa be do charges and what say uchinitum into releasing. If he says he's not going to release, it will be a conflict of interest. Okay, you are now fighting the administration that puts you in power. So he never picking is something that ideally reasonable. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ideally is the right thing to do. But the question is, how does NPP see this? NPP see this to be said the guy disrespect. This is not disrespect. The guy is going with the playbook. Even though the president, if it's mandated him, no, in real life, no, president, the IGP is supposed to take steps to go and arrest the president. He's just going with the playbook. What am I saying? That is it. See, there's currently maybe a course was CNN. Just check it yourself when you get time. The boss have fired himself. And another lady has also recused herself from her duties. Chris Kiomo, the Akoya say, ni brother named Bakoda or Harasi or Monia, they will be defending. And also, Yasakeno. These are top officials at CNN. But they realize the rule of law, they didn't go or they didn't adhere to it. So they sacked themselves. And Abako got sacked. This tells you how white regard rule of law. But Ghana has said, the IGP has been populous. And this is very serious because when that happens, IGP or the mandate be say, okay, Ghana police, you additional welfare fund. Like recently, the 6.8 million at the Ghana police. Of course, up additional fund for the people who are being killed and other amenities are the people who are supposed to append or make sure that this thing becomes a reality. Are parliamentarians. If they say they won't vote, the bill stalls flat in parliament. So you see, say, in as much as Dampari is acting working in the playbook, he needs to act cautiously, and in reality, his hands tied. All these things doesn't signal good for Ghana. That is why before I was saying, yes, and MPP no, you see, and I come here and say, Jimmy and listen, Jimmy and Dawson. This man IGP is only doing his work. You see, they are planning. They are planning. You are planning because Hopes na doye ne in sema Abronye kan no. Eye planting. Sir, from henceforth no, they are going to take on Dampare.
They are going to take on them. Emra Abronye DC no. Not the news are circulating. Part TTT to panel fix the country for any part of NDC members. Almost say the arrest of Abronye no, it was a fixed one, and almost here to show say IGP no is not against NDC. And you know with NPP for some more allegation Abronye can hopes na doye can no. Don't you think say it's something that they are also doing for NDC for to so IGP no, he's there for you and yes but NDC for you I say play games with Ghanaians.
Well, it could be, because behind every rumor there's a little bit of an item of truth. It could be, but what we are seeing is what we are going to talk about. What he did warranted an arrest. So you coming out to say you are going to stall the IGP's work is very demonic. And it tells you how wicked some people in NPP are. I said something yesterday, say NPP, almost down for your NDC, TNE, and one NPP for no. Some of them are very wicked. The PhD is in their blood. What am I saying? Yeah. You brought this guy for the first time, no, or police in him. For the first time, no, this is the first IGP. Unam baby, I said, before I cry, one again, Timmy is a Nampare, because the guy is popular. He's working. But this guy that you brought up, no, if you cry, maybe bass of the president, and we turn on this is stupid. They are doing the same thing to Henry Kwate. Say Henry Kwate, greater. Let me tell you, one time I went to Accra. There's a particular place before we do a graphic road, maybe a daily graphic, and before we do Accra Brewery, so you want to down a river, you want to go and see. First, now looking for one year, go and see how the place have changed. You two Sankophoning in if you are, they are now distilling the waters. Secondly, to almost start doing their green grass, they want to use the place as a recreational part. Se Kumasi minister enya se bi so baby bi se anka Ghana nko ni. Se Eastern regional minister enya nyansa so baby bi se anka be ko ni. But we have this man who is working, and party faithfuls are coming out to say the guy wants to be president. And on one kasa war. You see that thing. Yeah. So this is exactly what is happening. So any person because right now if we do flag bearership position, so everybody is afraid. You don't know. Obia M kind of unity. Trust me, you do flag bearership position, and for one down also to run for everybody. So everybody wants to make sure that his name will stand out. But at the end of the day, IGP shouldn't give up. He's just doing his work, and then we'll talk about this issue later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.